Welcome to my channel, and today I'll be teaching you how to make a gallery app, at least how to recreate this kind of app. We'll work on it later gradually. So let's get started. We'll start by clicking on create a new Xcode project. So yeah, and also we are going to select single view app because we don't want to add in anything extra. We're just gonna create a simple view app. Later on we'll have a look into all this. Okay, and also we are going to type in gallery app 2 and choose language to be Swift and click on next. Right, so we are going to create the repository, the folder here. And if you go to the main storyboard, you're going to see a blank page. So we are going to use collection view because collection view can handle images well. So since we're going to deal with gallery, we better use this. Alright. Now, once we're done, we're going to quickly pin it. And in order to pin it, just pin this and that's it. So we're going to make this 60 so that, yeah, it looks like this. Now we're going to adjust the cell. So basically I am going to adjust it in this way. We are going to, later on we are going to customize this and change the cell size dynamically, so we don't need to worry about this so much. For now, let's keep it as it is. And now, in order to add in the images in this cell, we are going to use image view, and there it is. Just drag and drop, and we are going to adjust the size accordingly. Right. So pin this as well to all the sides, and ta-da, that's it. Now we are going to quickly create a file. So just right click here, new file. Cocoa Touch class makes things a little easy, and we're going to type in custom collection view cell, Swift, create. Right. So this is the cell, and now we're going to assign this cell so that we can customize it accordingly. Okay. So just click on it and type in custom, and you'll already be seeing that whole set of characters there. And once that is done, next, yeah, we are going to name this cell because we are going to reuse it again. Basically, reusing cell makes the load on the processor memory much less. So that's why I'm going to name this to be cell. You can name it whatever you want. And after that, let me hide that and make things a little better. Right. So I am going to make it appear something like, oh, like this, right? So in order to make it appear like this, I have to be able to have access to these cells so that I can change, um, this cell image and everything. So there are two things that, there's one basic thing that we need to keep in mind. First of all, we need to be able to change the data of each cell. So in order to be able to change the data, we need to make it in this way. Yeah, we need to add the data source of the of the table view to the view controller so that we can access um, all the data source of this collection view and change it accordingly. All right. So if we keep it there, and we will use delegate for now because or else later on I'll end up forgetting. So yeah. Oh, what just happened? All right. So this is how you can just drag it from here and drop it here, and it just gets a lot easier. So we have done the dragging and dropping, and we have made access of data source for the collection view to the view controller. But how do we actually access all the components of that class? So what we are going to do is we are going to import all that, and in order to do that, we are just going to type in UI collection view data source already there, and just in case I'm going to add in delegate as well, because I'm going to show you in the next tutorial how to use a delegate. And UI collection view delegate. Right, so this is done. Now you'll get to see an error. Type view controller does not conform to protocol UI collection view data source. Do you want to add protocol stubs? Yes, you can click on fix and automatically it will fix things for you. Easy. But I don't want it to appear there. I want it to appear here so that it will make it look a little tidy. So I think that's done for this. Now next we need to be able to customize the cell, right? So in order to customize the cell, we need to assign the cell to a class so that we can refer that class and access its components accordingly. Okay, so just click on the cell and yeah, and you will get to see custom collection view cell. Click on that and just press Control and drag it from here and drop it there, right? So we are going to make it, we are going to name it image view, right? Click on connect, and that's it, right? So now we are going to go to the collection view, right? And here they are saying number of items in section. So obviously if you see, I can't actually count, right? 1 2 3 4 5. I can't do that. I have to make it dynamic. So in order to make it dynamic, what I'm going to do for now, I'm going to just add in temporary images, and then I'm going to make an array of it so that I can count the array, and accordingly you can add in more images later on to that array. Okay, so I'll go to assets, and then I have few pictures already here, so I'm going to drag and drop there. Alright, so these are different pictures. I've just named them to be pick 1 2 3 4 5, and so that it will be a little easy for me to access later on. Now after that we have to make an array, right? Oh, what just happened? Yep. So let me type in an array. So let pictures be equal to array, which should contain pick 1, pick 2, pick 3, pick 4, pick 5, right? So these are the different set of images, and we have made an array out of it so that it will be easy for us to access it, right? So basically this picture we can actually count and say that it has 5 components, but I mean 5 elements, but we're going to make it dynamic later on. We might just head into something much more deeper than this simple array. So just you should always make things dynamic so that you can change it later on. Right. So here they're asking for int, which is the number of items in section. So we'll have section only 1. We don't need to separate it into different sections. As you can see, it is just one set of images. We are not categorizing these different images, so we don't need different sections. So we are going to assume there's only one section, and in that section, how many number of items should be returned? So basically, what we are going to do is we are going to return pictures dot count. Yeah. So this is basically is going to count the number of pictures or the number of elements that are there in this array, and it's going to return that integer, and it's going to make things easy for us. Right, so here in collection view cell, we are going to return cell, alright, and we are going to assign cell. So cell equal to collection view dot dq. dq reusable cell. So basically we did put a reusable identifier on the cell, if you remember, and that identifier name is cell, so we can refer to it in this way, and we are going to use the default, the index bar that is already given, so nothing to do here, right? Now you'll notice one thing, that if I want to change the image of that cell, I'm not able to access it. Like, you remember the name, right? It's image view. I'm not able to access it. So how to make it accessible? So here what it's doing is that it's just returning a cell, and it's not, you know, making it a type of a particular class. So it does not know which component you're referring to. So in order to make it into a particular class type, which is custom collection view cell here that we have created, we're going to assign it to this, so that you know, this can refer to its cell components. Okay, there will be some error here, and here it's saying insert as collection um, custom collection view cell. So you can just click on fix, and it's going to fix that for us, right? And next we are going to type in cell.imageview.image equal to pictures. Now here we are going to pass an index part dot row, right? So index part is gonna just take it to a particular um, you know, index, and then it's the row is just gonna traverse it accordingly. So this is going to, this will be traversing through each of the cells accordingly with the number of count. So so that, we are returning the cell, whatever image we have assigned, and it should come out to the results that we're expecting it to come out. Okay, so hopefully this is it. Let's see, and I think I already have iPhone X simulator. Let's build that. Okay, so let's see, what is the error? It's saying could not DQ a view of kind UI collection with the identifier cell. Oh, why is that? Okay, I think I did not rename it, maybe? I have no idea. So now it should work. Right, so it's working great. You can see that the images are getting loaded here, and hopefully till here you guys can catch it up, and I hope whatever explanation I've given is good enough and you're able to understand it. So in the next tutorial I'll get into the delegates, and till then, spread knowledge and learn as much as you can, and hope you guys have a nice day ahead, and see you in the next tutorial. Bye bye.